Jasmine Nicole, welcome and welcome back to Wait with Jazz. Okay, this is a video outlining 15 things I accept to maintain my slim. Okay, this is a maintenance related video. I am in maintenance. I used to be 284 pounds 12 years ago before GLP1 brand medication. I lost 115 pounds through intermittent fasting and running. Chose to lose the 40 plus pounds with GLP1 brand Zepbound pen to lose the remaining, and now I am currently on Tirzepatide compound. Okay, I'm in maintenance, and my maintenance weight range is between 125 to 130 slash 135, but I try to keep it to 125 to 130. And I want to help you guys as y'all are approaching your maintenance journeys or your maintenance lifestyle. I don't really want to say journey. It's a lifestyle. It's permanency. Okay. This is a way of being in order to maintain the work that you initially put in to lose the weight. So weight loss is the first phase of your weight loss journey in better health. Maintaining it is the second part. And that requires almost the equal amount of effort, you guys, if not a little bit more. And it requires more mental effort to maintain your weight. So I believe that a lot of people are kind of swaying away from the maintenance idea or concept because I discover in my views on YouTube, my reviewing other videos and content creators and whatnot, the GLP-1 community seems to be more in tuned and interested in the weight loss part of GLP-1 medication rather than the maintenance part of it. But you need to be interested in both because if you can't sustain a maintenance, then you're kind of wasting your time losing weight. I'm gonna repeat it again. If you can't manage to maintain your weight loss, it's almost as if the work you're putting in is null and void. So, with me saying all of this, start preparing a plan for maintenance. If you're not already fully grounded in your healthy systems of practice that you do to lose the weight, if you already grounded in that, you can just transition those simple practices over, and they are going to help you. In addition to this video outlining what is going on, including this video outlining 15 things to accept to maintain your slim or maintain my slim. Okay, this is what I do. I'm not encouraging you guys to take on these tips, but you can if they resonate. This is just what I do. If they resonate to you, you feel like you could take some pointers away from it and apply it to your lifestyle, that's great. But I honestly do believe that many people can take away from these points as they are approaching maintenance or pretty much getting ready for maintenance mentally, even if they're not there. All right, number one, I have to be in a calorie deficit if I'm not going to exercise. I have to accept that I'm in a calorie deficit if I'm not going to exercise. Okay. So my deficit will pretty much be maybe like about 500 calorie deficit. So I'll be at like 1,500 calories for me to be able to maintain my weight without exercise. This is zero activity, okay? Because I know that can happen. And then I know some people just don't want to exercise. So you can successfully maintain this weight, but you have to eat less. That becomes a problem because people don't want to eat less. But if you can live off eating less, you don't have to exercise. But I know for me, I have to maintain that 1,500 calories a day to maintain my weight range, to maintain my physique. Number two, I have to exercise weekly if I want to eat my maintenance calories. Just okay. If I want to eat the food or even a little bit over the food amount that I should, I have to exercise weekly. Get down, princess. No, I have to exercise weekly. I have to exercise to eat more. You have to exercise to eat more. or you have to eat less, okay, for no exercise. Eat less, exercise less. Eat more, exercise more. That's an acceptance, okay? Number 3, I accept that I will be a lifetime Zepbound or Tirzepatide compound user. That just is what it is. I need the support. Um, I need it for food noise management. Okay. Um, and it also manages food addictions. It counters that desire to binge eat, which kind of falls under the lane of food noise. So food noise is very crucial within this medication management. So I need it for that so that I won't get fat. I'm just keeping it a buck with y'all, okay? 100. Number 4, I will be a lifetime metabolism support user of Lipo B, which is a combination of amino acid proteins and B vitamins. Now, this is an acceptance for me because it's metabolic support, and I want long-term metabolic support. Support in addition to the foods I'm eating to increase metabolism, in addition to the exercise, the activity I do that increases the metabolism. But I actually want this type of treatment so that it can actually further support a higher metabolism, which means more fat burning, which means body burning calories at rest. Okay? Thank you. Not working so hard. Meaning if you mess up and eat, it may not hit as hard because your metabolism is a powerhouse. That's my goal. Okay. And overall for a lifetime successful management of my weight, I know the incorporation of metabolism support as well as GLP1 medication, it put me where I need to be. Okay, number 5, only drink water. I accept that I only drink water, sugar-free drinks, and natural flavor sparkling water. That's all that I consume, y'all. I'm being 100% real. I don't drink any sugar drinks, regular sugar drinks. I actually tried to drink a sugary lemonade and I immediately got turned off. I can't process the sugar. And some people probably would say that's natural sugar, but my body is turned off from it. And I prefer just to not take in the extra sugar. I rather, if I need to have a sweet fix, I rather have sugar-free soda, sugar-free other juice beverages if necessary or whatnot in moderation because I don't want to do too much sugar-free. But listen, is what it is. Do stuff in moderation. You can get something from everything around here these days. Okay. So I'm not getting caught up in that saga. As long as my vitals are fine, clear, I'm good. I'm going to continue to practice drinking water only and sugar-free drinks. Okay. That's my acceptance. Number 6, eat low calorie and moderate fat protein sources. That's what I accept. I am a plant-based pescatarian. So within that, I eat fish, tofu, eggs, beans, and I do eat dairy. I drink milk. I drink 1% milk for the most part. I always go a little lower with the fat content. But these are known to be lower calorie and moderate fat protein sources. Okay. Fish has moderate fat, and that you get salmon, you can get a higher fat content, but it's lower calorie. Tofu is lower calorie. Beans are lower calorie, a little higher in fat, depending on the type of bean. Black bean, white beans, garbanzo beans, and they're different beans, and they have lower to higher fat contents. So you have to seek them out. But ultimately, they're still a great protein source. And then, of course, like I said, the dairy. Number 7, eat whole food plant-based. I accept that. Protein, fiber, healthy fats, vegetables, fruit, and whole grains. I accept that. That's what I'm conditioning my body to love, and it's loving it, and that's what I crave. Whole grains might not work for you depending on if you have a medical condition, Hashimoto's, or if you're gluten free. But if you're not worrying about being gluten free, eat the best whole grain bread and other whole grains you can, because definitely that works as part of the fiber content, further satiation, further fulling the body for longer periods of time, channeling the natural GLP1 hormone. Okay. Number 8, feed sugar cravings with fruit. I accept that I have to counter those sugar fixes with fruit, with my green apples, with my pears, with my bananas, with my berries, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries. Um, it's an easy way to get fiber. It really is. Incorporation of fruits, you can do them so easily. You can eat them just regular, just at hand, freehand, right? Or you could throw them in your yogurts, throw them in your cereal. You know what I'm saying? Cut apples up. I just had 2 whole apples yesterday sliced, yo. Sliced green apples. I am really addicted to green apples. It's amazing. And the fiber content is out of this world for apples and pears. I mean, you really do feel the satiation after you eat it. You don't really further have the craving for the sugar once you consume it. Well, at least I don't. I don't. Okay, number 9, take my prescribed water pills. This is what I accept. This is a permanent thing for me. I have lipedema and I have a history of high blood pressure, even though I still manage low blood pressure levels. Lipedema still takes an effect randomly when it wants to, and that is the swelling of my lower extremities. Typically, I get swelling in my lower legs, my ankles. Okay, that happened, and I had a video about that. I went live as well and did a live weigh-in, and I forgot that my legs were swollen because I had really wide leg jeans on, and I was wondering why my weight went up to 132. So I had like a pretty much a 7 to 10 pound influx in weight, but that was because of the lipedema. I got back on my water pills, and I went right back down to my weight range. So this is just something that I have to accept to keep my lipedema swelling down, keep my body at a permanent manageable weight. Um, this the water pills reduces the inflammation for me. It reduces water retention, and of course manages high blood pressure if it's there. Number 10, I drink anti-inflammatory teas with cream or without. That's what I do. Okay, I drink dandelion tea. Where my dandelion tea at? Honey. Mm. Oh my gosh, yes, this is so good. Right after my workout, y'all. Organic dandelion root tea, anti-inflammatory herbal green tea. This is amazing tea for healing, everyday tea, caffeine free, detox, and kidney health. You need help moving your bowels? That'll do it. It'll do it every time. Okay? Those are my staples. Soursop tea. I didn't grab it out the cupboard. Soursop tea. Ooh, yes. You don't know about soursop tea? Look up soursop tea. Anti-inflammatory, as well as carcinogenic killing supplement. Okay. What else? Burdock tea. These are the 3 teas that I cycle regularly. These are really natural, caffeine free, anti-inflammatory teas, and they will help manage weight. It help keep your weight at bay, and it help boost your metabolism as well. A lot of things can aid in the increase of the metabolism. Number 11, I accept that I eat 90% complex carbs, 10% simple. So I said the 80-20 rule, but I think I'm modifying it to the 90-10 rule. For me, I think it's just better for me. Let's do the 90% complex carbs, 10% simple carbs. I want to keep the unclean eating really at minimum, because it can trigger to go out of control. So I have to stay within my bounds. Ring it in. You know what I'm saying? Woo. Ring it in. Number 12, cheat eat a meal once a month. That's for me. Everybody can do their own thing with their cheat meals. I do a cheat meal, not a cheat day. A cheat meal versus a cheat day. A cheat meal you can recover from. A cheat day will put you all the way backwards. It has the ability to put you back a number of pounds if you go out of control. A cheat meal keeps you still in a certain level of control. So that cheat meal is a part of that 10% simple carb. Number 13, keep trigger foods out of my home. For me, I have to keep certain type of foods out of my home. Although I still have certain foods in there because I just want to naturally teach myself how to say no, but still have it in the cupboard. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm just not going to eat it. Especially I can do that if I have the right GLP-1 dose. You see what I'm saying? If I'm dosed up right at the right level, I can have whatever snacks I want sitting in my kitchen because my food noise will be turned off. You get what I'm saying? Or be really low. So I can still have my little dessert or my little snack, but I'm not going to want to eat beyond it because the GLP-1 hormone is hormoning. It's at the right level. See, when you at the low level of doses or your doses is running out of efficacy and all that, like where I'm at right now, I feel like the trigger food is going to trigger. But if I was at the right dose, I could have the trigger food there because it's not going to trigger as long as I'm on the right dose. So if I'm not on the right dose, I need to keep them out. But I mean, altogether, to be safe, I could just keep them out altogether. But hopefully, this will change. I can incorporate bringing the foods back in once I'm on the right dose. Because I'm still having this food noise heavy right now, y'all. I'm in the process of titrating up. Number 14, intermittent fast OMAD. I accept that that's a permanent part of my life. I will forever be a faster. I will intermittent fast every day because I need a smaller window period for food consumption because that prevents me from binge eating. That prevents me from overeating. You know what I'm saying? It puts me in a window of control. Where's a cutoff? And I don't need a long window for me. This is different for everyone. So you have to go according to what's good for you. I need a longer cutoff window. I usually do 16-8, but now I'm trying to gravitate towards 24. Fasting 20 hours. I only have a 4-hour eating period. I start eating at 6 p.m. and I stop at 10. That's where I'm trying to be right now. Just give me the 4 hours, okay? Because I can mess up and eat beyond 4 hours. What you mean? I got reel it in, Jazz. All right, and number 15, stick to my permanent healthy systems of practice that was just listed in 1 through 14. So 1 through 14, stick with it. Don't let others influence me to like deviate away from my lifestyle, to change my lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Don't allow other people to influence what I'm doing for my health, my fitness, and just the overall betterment of me, my lifestyle. So I'm going to continue to maintain these practices. Those are the 15 things I accept to maintain my weight. And I hope you guys figure out what you need to accept to maintain your weight successfully on a permanent level. I'll see you in the next video. Be real.